us
Right, we're live
was
now. We're
because
live.
we had
We're back
David
live.
Beckham
I
before
think
him,
we've got.
and David Beckham went
I
on
think
to
we're
be
good.
quite a big star in the world as well, didn't he? So we've been
Oh,
very lucky in Chingford. We have some very good footballers, um, excellent facilities.
something
We've got
happening with
good
OBS.
teams, people volunteering,
Is OBS being
and
scatty?
hopefully we'll find the next Harry Kane quite shortly as well. So you never know.
What is
You know,
going on?
boys turn up. Hopefully they want to go on and do well. Harry did.
Are we
He
okay?
wasn't the only one in my team that went on and had a professional career. I had two
If anyone
others
reply to me and let me
in
know.
Nico Irish
Just
and
finding out
Jordan
now. Oh,
and
we're not fucked. What's going on?
Jordan Archer. But
Oh
there's
shit!
good quality out there. We just got to nurture it. Archer.
And what does it do for grassroots football generally?
So it
when,
seems me screens.
England
I'll be back
haven't
in a
taken
second
home
after
any
we start the
silverware
live, unfortunately.
they haven't won the World Cup since '66, but it's still brought a new kind of excitement for the squad. Their relative success in recent years. What does that do for football?
Let me just check Twitch and stuff. Make sure we're all good on Twitch. Right, let's sort that out. That's not good, is it? Sort that out. Come on, give me a game. Give me the game. Give me the game. Come on. Don't be like this. Don't be like this. Why won't it give me the game? Yeah.
A kebab like this, do you want them on a wrap or do you want them with like salad and sweet potato fries and halloumi?
I thought they were out with some sweet potato fries. And maybe the other.
You want me to make the wrap up for you?
No, don't do just do the salad then if that's
No,
easier.
I'll do it for my baby. Do you want mozzarella cheese or just wing?
What's happening, Dunk? Mozzarella. How do we feel about social media being banned, lad? I think there's good and I think there'll be good and bad. There'll be good and bad things to come out of it. Unfortunately, Dunk. I do. Unfortunately, I just I think it'll be beneficial, especially to 15, 16. I think it'll be more beneficial to like younger kids than that. Like I mean younger than like 13. I think 13 might have been a good shout, Dunk. But I think 16. I just think I'm going off what like I think of my nieces. What's happening today, lad? I've just went live and my OBS crashed, so I'm having to restart my lives over on TikTok and here. I think just because of the time, Lou, I think I'll be watching the match. We might get one game in, but I'll be watching the full match. Potentially depends on what time the game finishes. You know, I can potentially have a couple of games, maybe depending on the time. But yeah, Dunk, I think maybe for me, I would have potentially done under 13s, lad. And as I was about to say, it's because of my nieces, right? Are quite young and they're like 9 and 12. But they seem a lot older, and I think like I don't know, something is going on with OBS, innit? Yeah, it's got something's going on with OBS. Shit, I need to sort that out. It's flickering. I don't know why. That's not good. That's not good. Right, I'm gonna go live on TikTok, please. Hello, we are back on this TikTok. What did we just do then? No, yeah, not bad. I have like I have mixed up the squad a little bit here because I couldn't be bothered paying for Bellingham or for Conte, who is £9 as a gold card. Yeah, sorry people, we OBS crashed, so we're back over on TikTok now. Fortunately, I think we're all good. We're all good to go. Let me just. That's flickering. I don't want it to flicker. I don't know why OBS is playing up. I really don't. We couldn't go live on Friday because of OBS. We were meant to be doing a little potential little stream on James Bond on Friday, but we got back a bit later than we were meant to be and stuff. We had a couple of things on, and then unfortunately we had issues. We are flickering still, aren't we? Wait there, let me just. Sorry, boys and girls. My OBS is playing up, and so I'm trying to just sort it out slightly. But let me just. Would have been a nightmare here, to be fair. Not a nightmare, but it could be better. I'm still flickering, aren't I? What the fuck's going on with the camera? Is it flickering for yous? Or on the live? Because on my OBS it's flicking. Like I'm getting like a bit of a grey. Let me just check. It is, isn't it? It's flicking. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know why it's doing that. Let me just. I'm confused. I am confused. .com. We're not flicking anymore. Let me just check sound and stuff, please. Hello? Let me just check sound. Go. We're all good for that. Hello? Pro Clubs Keeper is 98. Go on, lad. We had a few games last week, but we haven't done loads of clubs recently. We haven't had like many people to jump into clubs, Callum. We last couple of clubs we've had, I think it was me, Lou, and Dunk both times. I think pretty sure it was me, Lou, and Dunk both times. Are we okay now? I don't seem to be flickering about on OBS. Are we sweet? I think we might be sound. These. Right, so that is the lineup with a couple of changes. Because as I said, I couldn't be bothered buying Conte for £9 a gold card or Bellingham to fill the squad. So I've put the players in that I'd want to be there in front of them players. But that is the squad tonight, as of now. Let me just check YouTube a second. Let me just check the tube. Just need to do a couple of thumbnails, my friends. Well, we can boogie tonight. Studio. By the way, I'm just putting me. I've got a little thumbnail, and it probably won't mean anything, but we are on YouTube tonight. We've done YouTube for most of the watch parties, and we've done YouTube for the new James Bond game. Wait, where are we? There we go. Edit. Thumbnail. What do we think about tonight, boys and girls? About the game? How do we feel? I'm reasonably happy that he's left Palmer out. That he's not took Palmer and Foden. Because I don't think taking two players, or at least one of them, who haven't had good seasons all season. Foden was left out of the squad for quite a while as well, just to hope that they potentially come up with some sort of magic at the World Cup. So I see where he's coming from. What's happening, Joseph, lad? How are you, brother? O'Reilly is only on this game. On the game he is. He's had some decent cards though. He's had some decent promo cards. Let me just but as I say, we are on YouTube, we are on Kick, we are on Twitch, and we are on the TikToky if you're watching on there too. Lad, don't be silly, lad. Don't be apologising to me. Who the hell am I? Who am I for you to apologise to, lads? We've all got lives to live. It's what I always say. You've got to laugh. You've got a laugh to live. You have a laugh to live. No, lads, it's sweet. At least you're here now saying hello. How are we, Joseph? I'm looking at a different screen for chat today, so that's why my head's swizzling, even though my head swizzles that way. So I have to remember to look at that. But I'm well, lad. I'm very well, mate. Yeah, things have been good. Went to a nice little thing on the weekend. A few mates and that, to a little like day festival. It's a festival we've been to before for the weekend, but I couldn't go the weekend, so went on the Saturday. So that was good. But yeah, lads, in general, Joseph, things have been good, lads. We've been doing a lot of Apex, Joseph. I'm not bored of FIFA at the minute. It's just that at this point in the game, I've got two really good Everton teams, good Evos. But I'm just enjoying Apex at the minute. And I think potentially we've lost some people just due to me playing Apex on stream, which is unfortunate. But I want to enjoy myself on stream, so if that means for now maybe losing a few people because they don't want to watch me play Apex, then it is the way it is. But we crack on, lad. Off the left wing, oh man. Joseph, lad. Joseph. For you, because you're a good kid, I'll put him in the reserves, lad. We'll pretend like he wasn't there. I will be watching the England game, lad, yeah. I will be watching the England game. How are we, Michael? What's happening, Joe? I'm very well, lad. Thank you, mate. We were just saying, been a good week. Got a chilled out weekend coming up. There's a new gaff opened in where I live, in Eccles. I am from Anfield, but I live in Eccles in Salford. But there's a new Chinese gaff opened up, and it looks fucking delicious. Like ramen, sticky rice, like, oh, mate, I've seen a video of it. So I think me and the missus are going to go there on Saturday, have a nice little scram. Why the fuck not? But yes, lad, we are watching the game. We've just put Gordon on the bench, right? As I've said, the reason we haven't got the full squad is because I can't be asked buying Bellingham for 300 grand, and I can't be asked buying Conte's gold card for 9 grand. So that's why these are two players that I would want in the England squad to be playing, and we put Gordon on the bench just for Joseph. I think it makes me much happier. A bit of sticky rice. What's happening, Jake? What's happening, you little rat? Bit of sticky rice, lads.
Oh,
I do like the sticky rice. Jake, nice one for the rose, lads. That working in Ireland's done you a fucking good in there. You must be earning the pennies. It's happening, Fitzy, lad. Come on, England. Listen, I have got an England top. Becky, did I throw away that England top? Did I throw away the England top?
Throw away
Remember the England top?
No, surely.
I had an England top. It was like an old England top.
It's like a retro one, isn't it?
Oh,
Retro.
jackpot.
It was like a retro England top. Nice one for the roses there, Jake, lad.
Oh, jackpot.
Listen, don't spend too much because you know your missus will be checking your account. That's the only bad thing about RTG. Can't get upgrade consistently. To be fair, lad, we have got a pretty fucking solid 2 Everton squads. Like, I say solid. I'm still pretty shit at the game, but good squads to where good ratings and stuff and good stats. So I am enjoying it, but I'm just enjoying Apex at the minute. Got mine on. That makes got mine on that, mate. Mine's an old one. What you say?
Did you want mozzarella
Mozzarella.
or halloumi?
Oh, halloumi. Oh, I mean, I'd have both mozzarella and halloumi. I mean, this is actually a Fred again top, Fitzy. This is a Fred again football top from a Leeds festival a couple of years ago, lad. I thought it looks, it's white. I haven't got many. Well, they haven't got any football kits. Two Everton top, but that's it. Jake, if you're there, lad, where are you, lad? Let's have a look. Where's that gone? Where's the big fella gone? Hey, Jake, you know it. You know it, lad. Still got it. Still going strong. It is ripped to shreds. It was from a job me and Mr. Smethurst was on together. It is absolutely goose, but we kept it. We're fucking going strong. Here it is, the boys. Up the fucking toffees. Come on. Get watching the game. It's on, yeah, it's on in 10 minutes. Why not go, lad? I'm here not for much longer. So. Why not? Why can't you have me on your phone while you're watching the footy, Jake? Little ass. You haven't been texting me recently. I've been saddened by it. I feel like you've been, you know, you've got new mates in Ireland and that. I have a 5 Wagyu steak for my tea, lad. We're having lamb kebabs. Lamb skewer lamb kebabs, Mike. It sounds delicious. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, but that sounds delicious. I've never had proper Wagyu, you know, Mike. That's one thing I haven't had. Don't think I have, anyway. Mrs. will probably tell me I have. I feel like I haven't had proper Wagyu, though. Like a steak of it. I want Japan, I want like Japan collab tops or Brazil ones that look insane. The collab tops? What, you mean like half and half, Fitzy? I'm gonna go and putting the game on. Go on, Joseph. Up the English. Up the what would you say? I mean, up the English is obviously, but what would you say? Have a good night, Joseph, lad. Up the United Kingdom. No, fucking not it. Scots would be fuming. So I want to watch the game at. No way, you can. Yes, lad. Of course, it goes up when the Everton games are on. I'm open to. I think I am going to try and change the room around. I do like my posters, but I feel like I need to change some stuff up. Up the Lions, that's the one, lad. Okay, up the Lions, yeah. Do it. Joseph, if you're going out, lad, just for the sake of the, you know, the game and stuff, I'm just gonna flash Gordon back on the left. Only because you're going. Do you know what I mean? Right, what are we saying here? It's coming, is it coming home? Scottish family, you were born English or you were born in England? As in, are you Scottish but you were born? Is your mum, what, your mum and dad are Scottish? Is it okay? So they don't upset you too much. Right. We're actually watching the game on fucking big screen tonight, boys. We've made it. We have made it slightly. Shit, I never done my thumbnail, did I? Someone distracted me. What the fuck is my thumbnail? Get that on. Get rid of that. Get that up. Second. All that gone. Hashtag World Cup. Sorry, boys. I'm just finishing off my stuff for YouTube because I don't go on it much. I always do it fucking late. Hashtag world. I'm just putting some hashtags in to see if we drag anyone in to see me, to say hello. Come, please, man. Come say hello to me. That's it. Sweet. We're good. Right, sound. Happy days. Copy paste. Copy paste. Get the game on. Save. Half Scottish, half English, but I'm born in Sunderland. Listen, we're all fucking Germans anyway, really. To be fair. No, actually, the English are all Danes and German. To be fair, Danes, Germans. To be fair, the Scottish are just Scottish, and the Irish are they're all the originals. I mean, I come from potentially Germanic and Danish backgrounds, so you know, I am supporting them slightly in the World Cup as well. Right, let's go back there. So that's done. That's fucking done now, bro. That's done. And then let us get the game on. Live thumbnail. Happy days. Copy paste. Save. Bosh. Done. Game on. Game on. Before the Vikings, before the Vikings, Anglo-Saxons. It was before the Vikings, to be fair, lad. Before the Vikings, lad. I'm going way back, brother. Jake, thanks for the extra. Was that a follow? Mohammed, nice one for the follow, our kid. Question for you. There's a bug. No. Close. Is the match on ITV? Call him up the toffees, lad. The fucking Blues, my guy.
It's a grand old team to play for. It's a grand old team to support.
Yeah, before the Vikings. Listen, I mean, I've just finished a podcast on BBC Sounds about the Vikings, so I actually know a lot more than I did 2 weeks ago about the Vikings, because there's a BBC Sounds podcast which I've just finished. But yeah, mate, they came after, lad. They came after. Came a bit after. Is it ITV? Are we on ITV? Boys and girls, are we on ITV for the game? I've got BBC on, but it's there we go, England, Croatia. Go on, the boys. It's making me sign in and it sends me a fucking email. It's a bally. I am not prepared at all, am I? What a silly boy. No, don't do that. Come on, Chris. 2-2. I always create issues for myself, don't I? 4-7. Pretty sure I've asked her to keep me signed in as well.
Hang on. I think he's going for it. Oh, he's only gone and done it.
What way? Come on. I thought it was just.
Welcome back to Arlington, which was the scene just 4 days ago of the Netherlands against Japan. England have history with Croatia, but Thomas Tuchel has a little bit of history with Clement Turpin, the French referee who once sent him off in a Champions League game. His assistants Nicolas Danos and Benjamin Pages, fourth official Katia Garcia, in charge of proceedings tonight here in the stadium that belongs to the Dallas Cowboys. And just down the road in the central hub in Dallas,
an issue with England.
the VAR team led this evening by Jerome Brissard. Let's get you the two teams. Plenty of stuff to talk about with both of them. Jude Bellingham gets the nod ahead of Morgan Rogers for England. The surprise, if there is one, comes in defence with Mark Gay left out despite spending most of Tuchel's tenure as first choice. O'Reilly starts the tournament at left back with fitness concerns over Saka. It's Madueke on the right. Anthony Gordon gets in place of Rashford, and Lee Dixon, the midfield playing together for just the second time is key here.
Yeah, and what a base that is. Anderson and Rice with Bellingham just ahead of them. Give him that solid look about him that the flair players, Gordon and Madueke, are going to be really, really important as well, Sam, to get wide and push the full-backs, the wing-backs backwards.
Yeah, they're trying to push Croatia backwards as well. Zlatko Dalic developing a tactical system to stifle England. Two started the 2018 semi-final, Perisic and Modric. Baturina is an emerging talent.
Yeah, I do believe that fast start that we're talking about is what Croatia don't want. They want to slow the game down. Modric wants time on the ball, get around him, put him under pressure, and see what this Croatian team are made of.
Well, Harry Kane has seen Messi, Mbappe and Haaland get off to a flyer. Now it's his turn. Thomas Tuchel and Zlatko Dalic full of respect before the game. Luka Modric briefly crossed paths with Harry Kane at Spurs, but Kane has spent a year in the dressing room with Ivan Perisic and shares one right now with right-sided defender Josip Stanisic. "60 years of hurt never stopped us dreaming." Is this the year dreams come true?
I mean, I don't know why. I don't know if it might be weird, but I've never had an issue with England.
Lee, the first game, the nerves, the noise, getting it right early. How much does a good start matter when the whole country's been waiting and now watching?
Yeah, it seems like an age since the World Cup started. That's what England have been waiting for. Certainly these fans, these players, you want to get out the blocks quickly. No good starting really well, winning your first game and then falling away. Steady progression through the tournament's what's needed, but certainly it doesn't do the confidence any harm to get a nice win against a very, very good Croatian team.
Keep an eye on that Croatian shape in the early exchanges as well. England have won their last two World Cup openers, 6-2 against Iran in 2022, 2-1 against Tunisia in 2018. But a hat-trick of winning curtain raisers would be a first. So would a foreign manager winning the World Cup, but that, Thomas Tuchel told us yesterday,
I'm
is
never
what he's
like,
got to
I mean,
change.
don't be wrong.
Yeah,
I'm not asked. I'm never asked about like friendlies
wing back or left-sided
like
midfield
Nations
play.
League, but when it comes to tournaments, I mean,
On the far
I like
side,
football.
Stanisic pushes on.
I like football, and
Right back position, so it does look like it's back to a 3 now. So it'll
go
go from one to the other as the game goes on. But predominantly
to watch
three
most of the
centre-backs.
games.
Stones getting himself into a little bit of a knot. And England end up conceding the first corner of the game. As a result of that, there's a little bit of confusion between Pickford and Stones there. There's Zlatko Dalic.
But do you reckon
Says he
Duncan?
knows that England are going to rely heavily on
do you reckon
set pieces and has been working on them as a result of that.
I think about the game. You've got a score in mind. We should have got an early corner.
First corner of the game is a Croatian one, and there is a lot of physicality in that Croatian ranks.
It was down pitch side, wasn't it, before the game, and they are huge, all of them. Scared the life out of me.
Listen, everyone, wherever you are, whatever you do,
used to
radio,
play this
YouTube,
game.
Twitch,
It doesn't take much. Here's Perisic. And then
if
the
you just
back was
join
an
us,
opportunity in an
stop
early one by
England,
Josip Chutalo,
like football,
who plays for Ajax.
drop us a like, follow.
Just didn't get his body shape right.
No, first few minutes of the game, you give set pieces away, and O'Reilly was who had him, and then he lost him. There'll be a few little, John Stones there, a few little chats to O'Reilly there saying, do you know what, just got off the back of you there next time, make sure you
stay with
tight.
us now. You do you. Yeah, yeah.
Croatia trying to unsettle England right from the very off. Thomas Tuchel expected them to turn up here in a back three, which it looks like they are. However, one of the messages that he said was that although England would slightly adapt from the previous two games, The intent is to play a Premier League tempo and go after Croatia right from the very off. They've gifted the ball back to Croatia a little bit too easily in the opening exchanges, and here's a chance for Perisic. No cross should be dealt with and is dealt with by Declan Rice.
Just a bit slow on the ball. Konza, certainly. Any game you play, doesn't matter who you're playing against, first touch, first pass is always really important to yourself to get your confidence, and Konza will not like another touch of the ball very quickly.
Modric coming towards Sucic. It's Pasalic who's playing alongside Modric in a more deeper position as now Madueke tries to move down the right, held up by Guardiola.
Oh shit!
I'm surprised he didn't go then.
Shit.
Just to test Guardiola, just to see he's quick, the centre back. Just to test him first few minutes. You know what? 1v1, we'll just run down that line for 40 yards, see what you're made of.
Bellingham combining with Madueke, who can't return him the ball. Vuskovic, who's been on loan at Hamburg from Tottenham Hotspur, playing at the heart of the Croatian defence, very well thought of in European circles.
Someone's got to tell Gordon he's on his own with this press. It's needless running.
Musa goes on the chase, trying to get the long ball down, but out came Jordan Pickford.
He's not happy with that back line because it was a hopeful ball over the top. He had to come off his line, come out of his box.
I was on a live scene on me YouTube vertical. Obviously, you're not allowed to play live, copyright. And I've just had it on.
Anderson now finding Reece James.
I don't know.
They'll lean on quite a lot now that Livramento is out injured for the tournament. Chalobah not available for this game, but will be for the rest of the tournament. One by Anderson in midfield.
Didn't think that England would come out of blocks, pressing and being lively, and it's actually Croatia who've done more of the pressing, more of the ball winning so far.
Madueke on the chase. Couldn't quite keep it in. Build up to the tournament has been anything but smooth. The squad's kit was stolen in transit from Florida to their Kansas City base. The first night there came with a tornado warning. And then Tino Livramento picked up an injury, but the Livramento injury apart, Thomas Tuchel brushed it all off yesterday when we spoke to him. He said, "This is the life. Doesn't affect us at all. Just have to crack on."
But apart from that, I'm fucking brilliant.
It's a good attitude because there's nothing else.
How are you doing, Gregor, lad? How have you
got the kit back quite quickly?
I'm sure they've got another one lying about somewhere.
Anderson. So impressive in that 6 row. He was just saying to Jude Bellingham, just get a little bit further forward, and Madueke was getting instructions as well from the Nottingham Forest man.
With Harry Kane dropping into that area, you've got the licence to push past him. Bellingham has, and Declan Rice can make those runs as well.
Anderson trying to steer that through into Kane, just trying to force it a little, but he's gone back and won it high up the pitch, and that's helped Madueke go on the front foot now. A chance to take on Guardiola. Now James. His ball steered into the air, Kane making his presence felt.
Shot.
His shot took a deflection. That's going to be England's first corner of the game. That's a bit better.
That all came about putting a bit of pressure on Modric. He lost the ball in midfield. Blue shirts trying to get back to goal. Came in, how good he is at turning on the ball.
How many days a week do you play that? Do you play five-a-side and weekend league as well?
Darren Anderson on the big screen in the crowd here in Dallas.
He lives in America, doesn't he?
The 1998 World Cup for England. Rice.
Copyright.
In towards Bellingham. Konza was up there too. It's met by
Oh,
Manuel.
penalty!
Who goes
Penalty!
in. That's it.
Penalty to England!
And it's
Come on!
Luka Modric who's given it away.
Concept.
9 minutes in, Luka
Modric.
Modric's first contribution is to give away a penalty for England.
Well, he's just give the ball away, and he's just give a pen away. You can see what he's trying to do. He's just trying to hook
Oh!
it. As soon as
Does he get him in the
Madueke gets
nuts?
there first, he doesn't know he's there. Look, no idea. The touch,
Oh, no, his knee.
the kick
Would have been a nuts.
hits his leg. The referee's not that far off. It doesn't look like
No,
there's
lads.
a huge amount
Jesus.
of contact, but there's
It's
no
Craig
way this will
David.
be overturned by VAR. There was
Craig
contact
David.
enough. And Harry Kane, the chance to put
I
England
go to the
1-0
gym Monday.
after 9 minutes.
I'm going back to the gym Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I went this week for the first time in a couple of weeks because.
Well, tonight he equals Billy Wright's record of captaining England at 3 World Cups. He has the same number of caps now as Sir David
Good
Beckham.
though. Keep yourself busy. Why not, lads?
He
Rather
is the
than
captain,
you know,
he is the
sitting
architect,
off and I know
he is the
a lot of
finisher
teenagers
and
now
the penalty
sit off
merchant.
and knock it out. So
A regular
why not?
from the spot
No, that's good, that lad.
and country.
Talking about- Come on, Harry, lad. Come on, Harry.
Harry Kane against Dominic Livakovic.
Come on, Harry.
Just 10 minutes in. It's Kane.
Kane!
By Livakovic.
Fucking hell, lad. You've scored like 52 goals this season, you knobhead. Is he getting brought back? What's going
Is
on?
the referee going to make them take it again? Because
I think he's making them take it again.
Off his line too quickly, quite possibly.
Yeah.
I think
He's doing
is
the
he
stutter,
making him
he's
take it
waiting
again?
for
I think
it
he's
to
checking.
move.
I think he's asking VAR for some advice here.
And he did
gonna put
move
some
the
hot sauce
goalkeeper.
on
Whether
me-
it's
on me
enough or
wrap.
not.
Well, it looks like there might have been encroachment from outside the penalty area as well, and the referee is going to overturn it. Christina Unkel is back in our base in New York.
You should have won. He should have
This
went
is the
bottom
correct
left, Grego.
decision. There's clear
went
encroachment at the
bottom
time of the
left.
kick by the Croatian player number 4, and he becomes involved directly after the rebound. So therefore, retake is the correct decision.
Yeah, Livakovic did have a foot on the line, but
I think he's got-
Josko Gvardiol
Has he not got a foot on the
who
line?
encroached into the penalty area, and the decision is retake.
A retake.
Yeah.
It's a
Kane
retake.
gets to go again. Whether he'll do the stutter and the stop halfway. Maybe think not. Got a feeling
It's a
this might
fucking
go to the
retake.
keeper's right. Whipped across him where he normally
will-
goes. He loves that
Will
one.
he go bottom left, lad? No, but you know what, lad? I feel like up until my generation, maybe like five
I
years
understand
after
that
something
once
like
again
that,
in front of
I
Dominic
was busy every
Livakovic.
other night, lad. What are you saying? We
Saved
had the
3
boxing
penalties against Japan in 2022. He's only the third
used to go to.
keeper in World Cup history to do that.
Good noises still,
Saved
isn't it?
against Brazil as well.
Come on, Addy.
Against Harry Kane once.
Come on, Addy. Come on, Addy.
But he
Go on,
won't
Addy,
save
lad.
it again.
Same place. Same place. I like it. Confidence. Same place.
Messi, Mbappe, Haaland. They're all in town. And they've all got off the mark.
That's the top
And
of
now
them.
Harry Kane has
They
to.
can't find.
He was never going to miss out.
Well, after retake it, not bothered. That takes.
Shut up, Dixon. Dixon
A
just said,
huge
was there
amount of
any
courage.
doubt? Yes. After the first one he
Step up
missed.
again, go
he
through the
content.
process again.
Was there any?
Preparation, the pulling the socks up.
Was
the
there
head down.
ever any doubt? Yes.
No stutter
Lee.
this time. 1-0
Yes,
England.
Lee, there was. Because he just missed one.
Well, he's now scored his last 8 penalties for England since missing against France in 2022. And England are off and
Come on.
running at the World Cup.
Misses his sneak some Doritos in here. Really nice.
And that's the kind of mentality that he's developed over the years. The ability to be able to quickly go again, embrace the pressure, and deliver.
By the way,
for
I
his
don't
country.
know.
Well, it's like anything.
I have no idea.
Sam, when you've got
but I
experience,
hope
you've got things to fall back on. You've got memories
I'm
of
not getting copyrighted on
incidents,
YouTube for this.
situations, and how you felt in certain parts of the game. And he's missed penalties before. He's had to do retakes before. And you just go through the process again. And there's no one better at it. There's no one stronger in mind than him.
Yeah, I
That's
agree.
He's England's
I
best.
completely agree with him being out. Yeah. I don't know. It must be like something Tuchel is.
I have to say that up until that point,
It
Croatia
could
were
come down to what
in control a
Tuchel
little bit more
wants
than
out
England.
of
They
a
haven't quite
player
found the feet. That
to
just
fit
settle
in his
everybody
team
down.
how he wants his team to
Might
play.
just ruffle a few feathers.
And Trent
Croatians
Alexander,
as
the
well,
way he
started the game
plays, or
reasonably well.
whatever he's seen, and what he just maybe to him just isn't what he wants in his team. That fits with the way he wants to play.
Chitana.
This is probably my best opinion on it.
I was speaking to Slaven Bilic earlier in the week, and he was saying to me there's nothing that this Croatian team hasn't seen before, nothing that can happen in a game that will faze them, because they've been through so much as a group over the course of the last 8-9 years. Conceded early goals, bounced back, been out of games and then got back into them. And a strong group mentality, and Stanisic has just set up Musa, and Musa's been pulled
nice
back,
play.
and the ball's been sent behind.
Contra got over
This
really
could be
well
another
then.
penalty. Certainly they'll look at it. The corner has
There was
been
a
given.
dummy by a Croatian player. Contra read it really well.
Sure of it.
Got over.
Brilliant touch there to get past James. Does he hold it up? There's not enough on it. He doesn't grab his shirt. He just leans a hand on him. It's a great bit of skill, and it's actually a goal kick. That's what the England players were complaining about.
Well, there was a heart-in-mouth
Saka's
moment.
injured, isn't he? Is Saka's injured?
VAR did take a
Rashford.
check, but in the end decided that
Rashford
it was
again.
not enough.
I was a
There's
bit.
the hand, and there's the dive.
I was a bit confused about, because
the tackle really. and
to
he
my
just
knowledge of what I've seen
screamed
him
out
over
the
the season,
referee.
he's had a decent
Definite.
season.
No tendency.
Great switch from Harry Kane.
Oh, McAvoy
Big
getting
on
on.
the front
Good
foot
pass by
again now with
Pickford.
Madueke, driving at Guardiola.
Go on, lad.
Still Madueke.
Good pass from Pickford, and an even better
Pasalic
key.
who got back, but that was an electric run from Madueke and a brilliant pass from Kane.
Harry Kane is best. There he is. He's seen the pass already. He's onside. Top of his screen, plays him on. Watch him. He runs in to create the space on the outside. Just flattens the defender on his heels.
Saka's injured now.
Gets his shot
Again.
away. As you said, good covering.
I don't know. Again, I haven't seen. I've been watching him this season, Gregor. So I can't sit in and say I've seen every game, but I thought from what I'd seen online and just reading stuff over the season, I had a decent season. But again, it might be just preference, lad.
Rice delivers.
I don't know.
O'Reilly was getting up there. Comes back to Anderson.
But you know, Madueke has had a good season for Arsenal. He's won the league with Arsenal. Gordon's obviously had a decent season. Newcastle haven't done that well, but Gordon's had a decent season. Again, it might just be the style of play, lad. And that's potentially why Barca have gone for Gordon over Rashford. Did it bleep what? The bleep Arsenal? I haven't got it up. I haven't got that on. I haven't got the bleep thing on.
Kane dropping into the quarterback position again. And
What are we
trying to
doing?
steer that all the way
What
through.
are we
Jude
doing?
Bellingham, who'd made a
Sorry.
starting run in behind the
Kane is
Croatian
dropping
defence.
right to a centre-back position.
Is that how to get the
And
best
like
out of
leather
Harry
in the
Kane? Let him
ball.
do what
The
he
bleep
needs
is on.
to do, and then get the runners beyond him.
What the?
He's experienced.
What the?
Talked about it before about knowing what to do and where to
Does a
be.
bleep when I do that? Can I go? If I go, what the?
Playing in midfield
Is it
all the
bleep or
time.
is it still?
There was a criticism a few years ago about him dropping too deep. He drops deep now.
Why is Kane
He's effective.
dropping to a centre-back
Does
position?
he get in the box when he needs to? He's always
hit it
there
up.
or thereabouts.
Got the bleep. I don't want the bleep on.
Heard the boys talking about him in the build-up.
I don't want. I thought to turn the bleep off. Whether you have to switch it on or off every.
With an aura.
I'm trying not to swear.
Absolutely crucial.
So it doesn't fucking.
Set up basically
So it doesn't
to serve
bleep.
Messi. This England side is set up
That's
for
annoying,
Kane.
that, you know. I don't want to be censored. I want my voice to be heard to as many people as possible.
Pickford.
Ah, okay.
Careful with this Croatian
Cheeky
press.
bastards.
O'Reilly. Now and they breached it, and Anthony Gordon made a brilliant run.
It wasn't even that difficult.
The problem for me, well,
It's just having a word with.
then
Declan
other than
Rice,
the
just
obvious problem
laid
with
down
Kane
the
dropping
line to
so
me.
deep,
Got past the fullback already.
is
James has gone down the inside
Wait.
now. It's a little bit too heavy for him.
I think it was Kane.
After a nervy opening 5 minutes, things have settled down for
If
him.
it was Kane, problem is,
Sat
well, if
Croatia
we
back
win
a
the
little
ball
bit
up
on their
top,
heels.
our best finish isn't there.
Play the penalty. Two mistakes on the trot from Modric. You don't say that very often.
There's a man who's been tormenting England for the best part of 20 years. His first game against them was October 2006 in Zagreb. Croatia won 2-0 that night. He was barely the story that evening. Since then, it's
Yeah, but
that
he was
rainy
in
night
fair
in
back then, though.
2007 that stopped England going
Well,
to the Euros, Moscow
I was
2018.
second guessing myself. Grego.
They did lose the opening game of the European Championships in England
Up the toffees, England, lad.
against
Up the fucking Blues.
Three
You
Lions.
can't
It's a
go
grand old
Grand old
team
team.
to
You
play
know who else
for.
is? England.
It's a grand
Why not?
old team
Best
to
in the World Cup.
support.
I think I was one of those where I was like, do you know what?
Brilliant.
Oh,
Here is
Anderson won the ball. Little past the Kane's going to be a free kick. No. The ball was away from him, to be fair. Did he win the ball then? Or?
And that's England at their intense best.
Anderson's ability to
I
do
was
that
one where I was
all
like,
the
do you know what? I don't
time
even
Premier
mind
League,
the team.
just
Like,
brilliant at it.
not that I didn't mind the team.
Talk to my
I
old
was
boss.
like, there must be reasoning
Or
behind it.
Schuker on the far
And
side.
he's
The
a
FA
new
chair,
manager.
Debbie Hewitt in the front row.
Giving me. So I'm like, fucking, I want us to do well, or even get off on a good start, just to for the fans that were all moaning about Rashford and like Foden, who's had a shit season, Ali played Palmer, who's had a shit season.
Okay.
I'm like, we
Bellingham.
just.
That's
Go on,
brilliant.
Belly, lads, go on,
Now
Belly.
there's room here
Pass
to
that
run
lad, he
into.
was on
Manolev
there,
goes
Belly.
wide on the right.
He was on
Bellingham
the
is
right.
taking it on himself. Shatalo goes towards him. Still Bellingham
Lad,
has it.
for fuck's sake, Belly.
Maybe just tried to do a little bit too much in the end.
He didn't
Lads
have
away,
an awful
Kane,
lot
right,
of
was
support.
open
He
for the
was
pass.
the top man.
And
He
he's
was
good enough
away.
to pass the ball.
Great little pass again from Harry Kane. He
He's
knows
gonna get man
where
of the
his
match and tell you.
teammates are without
I hope
even
he.
looking.
I
His
hope he doesn't
awareness
have
is
to get man
brilliant.
of the match. England. I hope he doesn't have to get man of the match, because if he gets man of the match, it means he
expect
took
to do a little bit
a
better
beating
than
in
that.
goal.
Yes, there was numbers against him. He just put the faith in his ability to create a bit of space on the edge of that box and get a shot away.
Boys and girls, is the volume okay for you? Like the commentary, I don't want it to be too loud, but I don't want it to be too low, obviously. Too. Oh man, I hope to God because I fucking had that on the screen before it hasn't jimped me up. I hope so, anyway.
Concept. Aston Villa. I mean, Jordan Pickford.
I found a place where we can boogie.
Declan Rice. Now Gordon.
Boogie. I need to go watch that.
Skips away from one challenge and then puts it into an area which he was hoping Madueke could run into.
James and Madueke were on
He
the same
needs to have a
line.
little
They
word
needed
in
to make
himself
the
here.
run. Just a bit of miscommunication there. And there's the little step.
I mean,
Just look at the goalkeeper's foot. It came on the big screen.
it
was the
reminds me a bit of
goalkeeper
like, was it
off his
Rooney?
line. You just see there.
It was
see
Rooney, wasn't it?
the pitch in
Who,
between
like
his
near the
boot
end of
and
his
the line.
England career, he dropped back
also
a bit more
encroachment
and was trying to find these big passes.
Guardiola, so
Well, the
Kane's
booze
good
you can
enough
hear
to
is
drop
because it's
back
hydration
and-
break time and they're not very popular. Thomas Tuchel, as a
85-0.
coach, likes them quite a bit, but not entirely sure
85-0
that
for
everybody
Gordon.
is on the same page.
Like, why would you just got a fucking
Don't forget that
hydration
you
break?
could win
3 minutes for
£75,000
hydration break.
and a trip for two to New York
It's
to
not
watch the
hydration
FIFA
break.
World Cup
It's fucking
final on the
adverts.
19th
That's
of
what it is.
July.
It's
A
the
single
Americans
entry
getting
by
adverts
text
in.
or
That's all
online
it is.
costs £2.50 plus
But
your standard
I'm just
rate
gonna go
messages
put my
and
plates
text.
away,
Entries
wash my
close at
hands.
10 AM on Monday, the 6th of July. Post close
He's
at
definitely-
midday on Thursday, the 9th of July. Entrance must be 21 or over. Visit the website, or you can scan the
Could be
QR
one- could be
code
one or
for
two.
entry
Maybe, yeah.
details.
But I'd say
It does
top
break
three
up
for sale, lad.
the half, and in 8 of the last 16 games of the tournament, goals were scored within 10 minutes following the restart. But it does give the coaches, Emma Hayes, a chance to speak to their players. And you've been having a look at Jordan Pickford's role in Harry Kane's opening goal and the build-up play for England.
The reason I talk about Pickford is because it's been so chaotic for 22 minutes. So to gain control in the game, especially when teams are going player for player, is that the spare player is often the goalkeeper. So if balls are passed backwards to Pickford as they have, and the opponent looks to double press, then balls can be bounced at and back to the spare player. And I think the 2 or 3 moments where England have solved pressure, they've been able to come out using... Here's the double press that I just referred to. Now's the bounce passes to come out. They're attracting pressure, little short, angled balls to solve. And this is a good example of a little bit more control from England, something we have not seen a lot of. But Pickford is instrumental in that. You see it in the earlier chance when Pickford played up to Kane, who played into Midwecki. And I do think when you're playing against the back 5,
it works out well,
when they're going player for player, England are trying to rotate a lot out of position. And I also think out of possession is one of the reasons
I'd say so far we've
they look a
definitely
little
looked
bit
the stronger
chaotic.
side.
So Pickford,
They had that little chance early on, but
getting control of the game.
They haven't done much other than that. That was what, the first 5 minutes.
Gold medal winning head coach
I
of
think
the
England
United States women's
control
international
pretty much
team.
of it. They had Croatia
Very much
had the
part of our
chance
team
at
as
the
well.
start,
Emma
didn't they?
Hayes just having a quick look
half
at
an hour, I think
how England
looked
can
like
solve the
he
early
held them
chaos.
down.
And
They
certainly
haven't
Zach
really
O'Dalek
had
set his
shots.
team up to high press on England.
Bellingham should have passed
Caused
that.
them
Bellingham
problems.
should have passed the fucking
But England have taken the lead after a penalty given away
to
by
Madueke.
Luka Modric.
Should have passed the Madueke. How are you having your Madu like?
Just
White,
confirming that
white,
England's
white.
penalty
How are you having
was
your Wagyu?
correctly retaken, which means the first one goes, and that now just gets confined to the bin of history. And it was due to the fact that both Livakovic came
I
off his
think
line
we've got-
and Gvardiol
have we got
had
the toughest game?
encroached. I think we saw finally on that last replay.
I think we might have the toughest game. Genuinely.
It will be interesting to see now how the
Genuinely
teams
gruesome.
react after that break in play, because Thomas Tuchel actually wasn't aware of the momentum shifts that have been happening at the World Cup until we spoke to him about it yesterday.
Yeah, well, we've seen it time and time again in half-times of games when you get in there and you get a bit of a respite from being under pressure. You come out in the second half and there's 3 half-times at the moment.
To close them down.
One in each half and one at
Time
half-time.
on the
So
ball,
you've got different swings
got the
of
game on the
emotions
biggest
and
screen.
the coaches can get
It was good everywhere.
into the players. So
Not breaking any laws
must be a
anywhere, I
thing.
don't think.
We've got stats to prove it. Why they're having hydration breaks
Well, we can
in the stadium, I don't know. Right, there you go.
Well, we asked him about that yesterday, and he said that he's been told that basically it's to do with the fact that every game is happening.
They are quarters,
so therefore
Charlie.
it has to be fair for
Exactly
everyone.
what they are, lad. I was saying that just then. They're just there for adverts.
Okay.
They
As you
shouldn't
say,
be
it's
3
only
minutes.
22 degrees in here. It's pleasant. And
To be fair, I'm kind of
certainly
repeating what
conditions allowing
Stephen Warnock's been saying, and he's
both teams to
been
go
right,
full
to be fair,
tilt.
even though he's a cop-out. He was saying it shouldn't be 3 minutes. It shouldn't be a case where the managers get involved and the coaches get involved. It should be a case of where physios run onto the pitch, the players get together on the players can chat and have a chat.
Been the bedrock of
But it should be a physio running onto the pitch.
qualified without conceding a
bottles of
single
water,
goal, but
the
when they
players
have
get the
played
bottle of
serious
water,
opposition in
there shouldn't be
friendlies,
any
Uruguay,
fucking
Japan
going
and
to the
Senegal, they have been
touchline,
bridged.
talking, getting directions, because it can change it. They are changing games.
Real test
You've
for
noticed the changing
back four
games.
that has only played together
Like a team can be on top,
handful of
going for
times.
hydration, and the game's just
Same
different.
back four that started the November game against Serbia.
Well, yeah, it's all for advertising and money.
Now that Thomas
It's
Tuchel's favourite.
That's Kane dropping deep and losing the fucking ball.
In the end, he's
Kane,
fouled.
what are you doing back there, Kane?
Give the ball away many times. We'll let him off for that one.
Have we not got centre midfielders for that?
He's in there.
He is our main striker, and
about
he's in a centre back position there, not for a
Bit off the pass
CDM.
from O'Reilly.
I don't mind him if he's dropping back to a camp position to double up with Bellingham. But the fact that he's dropping back to like a fucking CDM role, no. Because he's just trying to find these big passes.
Sucic pressurising Stones. O'Reilly has it now. Stones goes long. Vardiol.
Playing it round the back and then hit it out by Stones straight to a Croatian player.
Fractured tibia.
Do something fair.
But
yes, Charlie, that's all they're there for, mate. That's all they're there for.
Looking down at
just there for money.
Bellingham again, starting slowly. Let's say that again against Costa Rica. It wasn't until the second part of the game that he actually got some touches and looked like he was involved in the game. At the moment, we haven't really seen him.
Sucic of Inter Milan.
Yeah, I just think it's a bit silly like that.
Perisic.
Like it is basically like what they do in the NFL stuff. Go over to the coaches, get instructions, directions.
Buscovic.
Yeah, I don't think it should be like that at all.
Anthony Gordon is trying to marshal Josip Stanisic, who's
the thing
two-footed.
Is, after the break as well, Croatia have now, like, at the minute controlling the ball in the game, keeping possession. After the break, before the break, England were in possession.
Playing at Como, and
so it's even
for a big move this summer.
It's happened here slightly, as of now. I feel like we're going to get like a lot more goals because of the hydration mix.
In a good shape, England. Quite happy for the three centre-backs to have the ball between them.
Stanisic, bit of a heavy touch, and Gordon was on him like a rash. Gordon's got it back again. Declan Rice, Harry Kane. There's a ball out here for Madueke. And they use
get
it.
in the box, Kane. We need to
Madueke with an early cross. And Bellingham was stealing
ball
it.
by Madueke.
Almost got something on that, Jude Bellingham.
Bellingham's gone down, but I think it was a good tackle.
Well, he hasn't had many touches. He nearly got a brilliant
touch
touch
there.
Nearly 2-0. What a ball in for Madueke. This is a dream for any forward in the box or midfield player making a late run. It was really good pressing. They won the ball back. Intricate to get it out to this right-hand side.
The ball didn't go out of play. Amazing cross from Madueke.
When you get wide like that with time and space, the amount of times wingers go running at full-back. If they come running at me, I like that because I can get closer to it. If they take a touch and whip it in, you've got no chance of stopping it. David Beckham was the best at that. Couldn't get near him.
Almost. Anderson. His World Cup debut. O'Reilly felt he was fouled. The referee, Clement Turpin, eventually gives the decision in England's favour. Modric is pleading the case for the defence.
What happened there? I think it's because I went onto my main monitor. Apologies. When I went onto my main monitor and it's clicked off the game. Someone should have told me that my screen was black in between. Come on.
2 goals in the
Come on,
Carabao Cup
buddies,
final
for the old
for
pals.
Manchester City. On major tournament debut.
Mike, you could have told me, lad. You could have let me know.
Elliot Anderson.
Could have let me know, Mike.
Part of the England under-21 success last year. So it's given the England players a lot more confidence. That some of them have won major tournaments with the age groups.
I found a place. What a
You're a big fan of the marks on the back of the referees' shirts. Should we discuss that?
It's new.
That's not what I asked. That's not what I asked you.
Well, they're not very big, are they? It seems a little bit pointless, but
It seems a lot pointless.
if they're happy, they're
Ball
happy.
over the top, comfortable.
Pickford.
It was comfortable.
A little heavy
It was
touch,
very
which has given the
comfortable.
ball up straight back to
Pickford
Croatia.
came out. Croatia have got the ball on the right hand side. I was just.
Sucic with the cross. Perisic lurking at the far post. Croatia picking the ball up on the edge of the box after a mistake, but now Jude Bellingham has rescued the situation. Gordon's wide left, Madueke's gone right. Gordon's charging into the box. Madueke has been allowed to travel a long way here. James, Declan Rice's far post, Harry Kane is too.
By Reece.
Was dealt with by Joseph Shutala.
I know you can hear him too. Talking anyway.
England look dangerous every time they come forward. Madueke. Reece James.
Over to
Harry
Reece
Kane
James.
getting up there. Shutala was there once again.
Declan's up. I like Declan Rice, you know. I do. I think he's a very, very good player. He seems like a nice gentleman as well. He's like a very nice gentleman. In my eyes, in my book.
Madueke's just hit
Sonny Reed, you
the
fucking
game so far.
sausage. Yeah.
To Jude Bellingham, he had an opportunity then as well on that break to hit another one similar. Chose not to. All closed out. Big fan of early crosses, as you can tell.
Jude Bellingham just finishing well.
The only thing is, obviously, scoring early. Croatia have got some decent players. I know probably they're not as good as they were, I'd say, probably 4
Was there any
years ago.
surprise from you that Jude Bellingham
Still a very good team.
ahead of Morgan Rogers? I know it was a big
1-0,
debate. I always
1-0
felt
is a
that
slender
Bellingham would
lead
start
to
once the
have to
tournament
hold on
began.
to for
Yeah, me too. Would I have done that? I might have gone with Rogers, but that's why I'm sat up here with the microphone. Thomas Tuchel's down there with the tracksuit on.
Very excited yesterday, Thomas Tuchel, about being in a major tournament. England got to be careful here. Sucic has just managed to sit down John Stones. It's sent back and
What a
into
goal.
the net beautifully by Martin Baturina.
I mean, I did just
It's
say,
a cracking hit.
it's a great goal.
Pickford couldn't stop it. He got something on it, but not enough. And Croatia level in
I did
Dallas.
just say,
Well, almost from nowhere.
I should have kept my mouth shut.
Baturina's pulled one out of the hat. When he hit it, I was waiting for Jordan Pickford to save it. It was right in the top corner. That
John
bit of skill
Stones flew in
to
there.
just lie it on a plate for him. Declan Rice can't get anything on it.
Take a deflection.
Jordan Pickford gets a thumb on it, and he's done
Get a
ever so well
deflection.
to get there because it's gone through bodies. Got a hand to it. It's such a brilliant shot. It's a difficult one.
Good shot, to be fair. John Stones flew into the tackle. I don't
From
know
nowhere, the
why
back
he
in
didn't
it.
stay on his feet.
Had such
I
a
mean,
wonderful season in Italy with Como.
he's down his experience for us. I don't know.
Created so many
Yeah,
chances
I don't know why he went
for them
down.
in the Italian league.
I don't know why he went down.
Down a spot in this team of older heads. And that's the reason.
Sukic, I think it was, that checked the ball back. He looks like he was going to get his shot away, and then he just checked back and created
I
space.
don't get why he went down.
And the
I
time,
don't know why
the
he
edge of the
dropped
box.
to the floor.
Boy, did he execute it well.
And the ball speed
Genuinely thought he was experienced enough
to the
not
big,
to
huge
just fly
giant
in
screen
like that.
here was 120 kilometres per hour.
We playing the three at the back.
O'Reilly.
It's been a game so far.
Seems like
A
we're playing
few-
the three at the back.
A few
which I don't
chances
get
really.
falling down as a
England
foot
have
at the
had
back.
more, but not ones that you could call clear cut.
Oh no,
Penalty
we
obviously
moved
coming
wide.
really early.
Doesn't seem to
That
be
was
like.
a sweet shot, wasn't it? Katarina.
He wasn't back then anyway. He wasn't back for that goal.
Arguably, Thomas Tuchel's men were on the back foot. Zlatko Dalic's team have equalised when England seemed to be trying to get a measure of control. Certainly had a lot more of the ball. A team that always have possession of it nowadays.
I mean, I don't know about luck, lads. I mean,
So
it was a pen, and then the keeper was off his line.
There's
so
a lot more work to do.
not really luck. That just mistakes by them. It was a pen, and the keeper was off his line. But I mean, lucky to get slightly fortunate
They beat Colombia and Slovenia
to get the retake because the keeper done that. But
beaten by Belgium
it was luck.
not so long ago, and beaten by Brazil in the United States of America.
That was
in
a
March.
mistake by Stones.
They are capable of brilliance.
Stones.
They
And we're
can
meant to
also
be
be
signing
vulnerable
him.
when stretched. Resilience to the team, as we mentioned earlier, and it comes about from the fact that they've been together for such a long time, and playing for that Croatian jersey is absolutely everything.
With that experience, Sam, what you get is less mistakes. They give the ball away less. They're in the wrong position less. Each player minimises the amount of errors on the pitch that they make. I'm talking about where you should be at certain times during a game. Few and far between, so they're very difficult to break down because they're almost machine-like.
I don't know why I open my mouth, you know. I do it when I'm playing FIFA. If I'm doing well, I start like chatting and saying it's gonna go bad, and it does. The minute I open my mouth, talking about we need another goal.
With the equaliser just 10 minutes before half-time. His second international goal.
Sure, the lads are looking at it in the studio.
I don't know where Luke O'Reilly was.
Rice was the closest
that
to
goal.
It.
He wasn't on my camera.
Then he turned to try and put a block on the shot. Could he have gone another yard and just smothered it? Doesn't make many mistakes, to be fair to him.
Madueke trying to get in front of Vuskovic, who was well positioned. It's gone out for a corner, that. Frustrated that he gave that away. Such colour and noise inside this stadium. Absolutely full to the brimming.
I mean, we've had glimpses, but apart from the penalty, I wouldn't say we've been.
I think
we haven't.
Mark was saying in the studio earlier, all the stadium absolutely
not like
superb, magnificent.
That you'd think was dangerous.
Another imposing arena.
Outswinger.
They've been working on these set pieces. They know how important they might be. It's Declan Rice searching for Harry.
Why not? Sorry, Harry. Sorry, Harry. I apologise. I'll shut my fucking mouth. Go on, Harry, lad. Harry fucking Kane. Harry bloody Kane. He's always supposed to bloody doors off. Go on, Harry, lad. What a header.
Well, he's the best corner taker in world
lovely
football,
ball by
the other side. He sticks it
lovely ball by Rice.
on a
Lovely
plate.
corner in. That was it. You don't leave Harry Kane that free to get any part of his body on the ball for a goal.
It looks easy. It's from the training
You do not leave Harry Kane that free.
2,
Ever.
Haaland 2, Messi 3, Kane 2 and counting.
Give him like in Harry Kane's mind about
That
10
look on
minutes
his
to pick
face
that spot
tells you
because he had
everything.
no one challenging him.
He's not come here to play. He's come here to win.
Two goals for Harry Kane. Come on. So if we're going to win games from corners and that, why not? I'll take it.
Goals number 80 and 81
Come
for
on.
Harry Kane.
Never a bad time to score, but just before half-time, that hurts. If you're in the Croatian team, shoulders have gone down. They know pretty much they're going in at half-time. 2-1 down. Work to be done for the manager.
Well, there's a wry smile on the face of Thomas Tuchel. And a few smiles all around the country. Brilliant from Atia. Almost bounced into a dangerous area. It's not been perfect for England, but certainly those supporters who have made the journey far and wide have had a lot to
Harry Kane with the
keep
header.
them on their toes and get excited about in the opening half of the
As
game.
I say, the amount of time he has in his own head there, because he had no one challenging to
Close down well, there's not a lot of space out there, so credit to them for that. So that's why England have not been
well played, Riley, lad.
fizzing now.
Lovely
Brilliant
slip.
from O'Reilly. Gets the return from Rice.
Go on, our kid.
Gordon is in
Go
front
on,
of him.
our
Kane's
kid.
in a bit of space on the edge of the box. Bellingham. He was
Oh,
fouled.
come on. We'll take it, lad. We'll take it. Nice one, Belly.
Kevin Turpin was on the scene. You're not sure?
No, not sure. We don't care. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. We'll take it. We'll take it all day long because this is in a really good spot. James will fancy it. Kane will fancy it. Just off centre. 24, 25 yards out.
He's pulled it back quite a bit as well. I thought the offence was just slightly in front of that. 5 minutes of added time. Reece James standing alongside Noni Madueke, those two former colleagues at Chelsea. Suggest this is James' sort of range.
Ready? No flag.
Have to be a cracking hit from this sort of range to beat Novakovic. Kevin Turpin's not happy about the position of Anthony Gordon. He's been told to take a step back behind the wall.
Big gap to the goal is right.
5 minutes
Reece
after
James for
free
England
kick to Reece.
into
Comes
Luka
out,
Modric's
blocked
midriff.
off. Cleared. Not cleared yet. Will be cleared shortly.
Gordon's worked pretty hard up the top end of the formation, hasn't he?
Yeah. Good closing down, keep them down that end. 3.5 minutes to go. Thomas Tuchel will be pleased. He'll be pleased with how they've scrapped in this first half.
It's going to be okay on YouTube.
Perisic, 37 years and counting. Katarina, who they're passing the baton on to. Pasalic. Katarina again. This is the most experienced England squad that has ever gone to a World Cup finals. Combined 71 World Cup appearances between the 26, 22 of them have won a trophy in the last 2 seasons. It's out of play. It's going to be an England throw. And I think those experiences that they've had, and it's so different to the team that played Croatia in 2018 when he led the line.
See how he's not marked from his run. We're waiting for him to come in. Dangerous.
Oldest swinger in town, was that the famous line?
He was enjoying himself. If you don't pick him up, give him a free header on the penalty spot. There's only one thing going to happen.
Well, those experiences that
DVR
they've had
Charlie
over
Lam.
recent years, I just think
Big
it's
header
given
by
them a
Harry
mental
Kane.
toughness.
Big header. And we have got 2 minutes left of added on. Hopefully get in there with a 2-1.
Pasalic from distance.
Shot from outside the box.
93rd minute rasper to win the game against Slovenia recently. Kane's complaining he was fouled.
Yeah, and then see Gordon coming on over from his left wing to fill in for Harry Kane, who's on the ground. Again, great work from the left winger. There's the touch. Nothing going there.
England scored goals just before the break against New Zealand and Latvia. Kane's used his body well there. Not that Clement
Let's chase
Turpin
the ball.
agreed, and nor did Luka Modric.
Pressure the fucking shit out of them.
Kind of shoulder to back on it, back of his shoulder, so I guess it was a foul.
I mean, is Modric just a little bit too small and skinny there against Kane? Is that why he went over?
Modric hasn't had those occasions where he's had loads of space and runners to hit.
They were delicious.
He's been looking up just like he was then. There was nothing on for him.
So delicious.
Katarina scored that sensational goal for Croatia to get them back level. Only for Harry Kane to score another from a set piece. Pasalic looking for movement from Perisic, who sets it up for Musa. And it's a stoppage time equaliser at the end of the first half for Croatia.
Fucking hell.
England
I wasn't
switched
even
off.
watching that then.
Croatia capitalise, and we're all square
In
again.
the last seconds of the added on time in the first half, Croatia get an equaliser. I'll have to go. I'll tell you what happened.
Well, Perisic comes off his line. There he is, right along the 18-yard box. Is he offside?
Is he off?
This will get looked. It might be Konsa's leg that kept him on. The little layback.
It's just a straight ball through the defence, really.
Perfect.
Over the top.
For Musa
and then
to run
they've got a
into
player
it,
just
knee
they've
over
got
the
a player
ball,
reacting to it.
no chance.
Again though, it's
huge gap.
James is so close to contact.
In that England defence, he ran along the line.
Why? We've
The
got
only saving grace might be VAR.
Why is James right so close to contact?
Petar Musa, who knows the Texan turf well, he plays for FC Dallas. And he scored the equalising goal on the stroke of half-time. No VAR check. And England, who may well be in Dallas, but it's not their first rodeo. The most experienced England squad that has been taken to a World Cup
I was about to say, well,
has got to go again after the break. A brilliant first half. Analysis on the way. England 2, Croatia 2.
40 seconds ago. And as of now, it's doesn't look so good.
He's asking what's good on the menu. Oh, it's spicy boom my way. One of those, please.
Oh no.
This one is
what's going on here. We've crashed, haven't we? I just heard a noise. Oh no, what's going on? What's going on with OBS tonight? I heard a noise and then looked at my screen and then it just stopped again. Stopped dead. The only way to do this is to shut down OBS, but it means I have to shut down TikTok as well because it won't Reload it. Oh, what's happened? Same thing has happened as it did at the start of the game. Very annoying. It's not even fixing itself either.